It says Dynasty Bro Vic is now
Riding around my
live.
side
What's
of
good?
town,
What's good?
windows
It's your
down.
boy DJ Avo, and this is Dynasty Bro Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 99. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm hyped, man. Look, next week we're gonna be at episode 100, and I'm super hyped about that, man. Y'all excited? And
Hey,
nothing?
if I'm in the playoffs, I'm good. So
Nothing about episode 100. Nothing. Okay. All right.
I was ready to
just
come
me,
in and
man.
do the intro. I completely forgot Avo was here, and I was ready to start talking when it said go live, and then he just started yelling. What's good, brothers and bays? This is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 66. Glad we only got two of them things. If it would have been a third, what are we gonna do when we get to episode 666? We can't put that on the screen, bro.
I ain't gonna be here.
Anyway, this is where you yes, you are. This is you really never here. This is where you come for your fantasy football needs and chop it up about the latest NFL news. I am Dynasty Bro Dot here with my co-bro.
Dynasty Bro Vic, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
We're awesome. And my DJ's down here. My DJ right there.
Yep.
There. What's good? You all right, bro?
I'm good, man. Hey, I'm ready for these playoffs.
Your mouth didn't say yep. I just heard you say yep. All right, man.
Hey, as long as you can hear me, we good.
My bad, man. I can hear you, bro. We working through it. We're working through it. Pandemic.
Yeah, bro. It's all bad, bro. It's all bad, man. But I'm ready for these playoffs, man. So we're gonna fight through.
Me too. All right, so speaking of playoffs, this is what we're going to do, man. We got a fire episode today. We're going to walk through our favorite roster. One of my favorite rosters, one Dynasty Bro Vic favorite rosters, and then we're going to come update y'all on Team 5. Because I know we did that a lot last year, man. I want to let y'all know Team 5 is going strong. We better than ever. So we're going to go through, bust down these rosters, show you what we done did, and how we doing in them, and what we see ourselves doing in them in the future. So, that's the main segment. I'm excited about the show. We got some flag on the plays. We got some B team players of the week. We got some Hood MZ with Dynasty Bro Vic. He got a normal outfit on today. He got an in-house outfit on today. He ain't no hoodie and winter cap on. What made you change up the mood today, Vic?
Y'all talking about me last week, so I wanted to, switch it up, keep them guessing.
Touche. I thought you was gonna say I ain't have to make no food runs after this. That's why I ain't got the hoodie hat on. But it is what it is, my guy. You're gonna blame it on me. That's what's up. I'll take it.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so look, what we're gonna do is y'all ready to get straight to it?
Let's get to it.
Let's get straight to it, man.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Let's get straight to what's the word, man. So we're gonna be in and out, as y'all already know. So I want to shout out Colts punter Rigoberto Sanchez. He actually was recently diagnosed with cancer. I believe it's a tumor. So he's actually going in for surgery. Luckily, they caught it early. Shout out to my guy, Charlie. He reached out to me, make sure that we called it out. So I'm repping the Colts shirt just to support Rigoberto. So, yeah, man, wish you well. Wish you speedy recovery and hope treatment goes well. So let's start there.
Damn, I kind of want to. Damn, I should put some coat stuff on too, bro.
Yeah, but let's keep it pushing, man.
So I'm about to switch up.
All right, cool. So of course, as you guys know, we got the Ravens and Steelers playing on Wednesday. I can't even say Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon. It's a 3:40 p.m. Eastern kickoff tomorrow. So we got a Wednesday afternoon game. I'm sure it's going to be distracting a lot of us from work. But the reason why they couldn't get the primetime slot was because the 88th Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting is going to be taking place. So the lighting of the Christmas tree ceremony, NBC was like, you know what? We got to stick to this tradition. They're not going to play that football game in the afternoon. So that's why I didn't get flexed to the nighttime.
I got a comment.
What's up?
I get 3 o'clock. It take me 15 minutes to get home. Probably take me 25 to stop and get some wings. That means I'll be home around 3:30, basically. Guess who watching the game as soon as it come on tomorrow with some wings? This guy.
My guy, Doc.
Just to let y'all know. Yeah. And I switched to some Colts gear that quick.
That's what's up, bro.
Turn up.
Fire, bro. All right, man. One last thing. So of course, the NFL Pro Bowl is going on. So make sure you guys, use the hashtag NFL Pro Bowl vote. I believe that's the hashtag. Actually, let me pull it up. I don't want to get that wrong. Let me pull it up.
My guy jumped
drinking,
out
bro.
the window with it already, and then had to backtrack.
Went for it.
I did.
Boy, went for it.
All right, the hashtag on Twitter is Pro Bowl vote, and then you name your player that you want to name. So we're gonna shout out our guy George Odom. He's up for special teams as far as in the Pro Bowl. So if you guys don't know, we had George on a while back around the combine time. So we rooting for you. Make sure you guys hit my profile, hit the Dynasty Bros Twitter profile, retweet that so we can help George get to the Pro Bowl. He deserves it too, man. He's been killing. I think he's leading the league actually in special teams tackles, man. So he's a tackling machine. So shout out to George Odom.
He's a dog, bro. He's a dog.
He is, bro. All right, man. That's all I got for what's the word. So we're gonna be in and out, man.
Damn, you was really in and out, bro.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You ain't got nothing else?
That's it, man.
All right.
The streets might be saying I'm getting lazy with what's the word, but it is what it is. Like, if it ain't too much going on, y'all got to send me some stuff to talk about. So
I got something.
I mean,
what's
the street.
There was a woman kicker in college football.
Oh, that's true, man. Oh, man.
Dope. Her name's
Sarah.
Now,
shout out to Sarah. She made history. So she was the first female kicker to kick in a Power 5 game. So she, I believe she had a kickoff in the Vanderbilt game. So that was dope, man. So shout out to her, man. And I believe she plays soccer for the Vanderbilt.
Yep. She's a
Commodores.
goalie.
Yeah.
She's a goalie.
So,
and
was
they
dope,
asked her. She didn't ask them. They came and asked her. So like that's some dope shit. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, man. Thanks for bringing that up. Appreciate that.
About to be a lot of female kickers out here. They're gonna be like, we got that boot. What's good?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All right. Anything else for what's the word?
That's all I got. Oh, bruh. That endorsement deal would be crazy.
Nah, bro. The streets might say you've been getting lazy. The streets might say you be getting lazy, but AP say you really mean get it in and out. I give you credit for it. That's what's up, my guy. I'm proud of you for getting in and out.
Grow.
Appreciate it. All right, bro. What are some injuries, bro? Hit us with some injuries.
I don't know what just happened.
All right, now you back. You got some injuries for us? Yes, no, maybe so.
I can't tell what's good, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
so I know Daniel Jones messed up his calf.
All right. This is it's me acting up. I do got some injuries though, bro. I just feel like I'm going in and out.
I believe you.
All right, look, I'm just gonna talk. Okay, here we go. Mr. Yeah, I feel like I was going in and out, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. But there's running back, Mr. Josh Jacobs. He had to leave prematurely with an ankle issue, man. So they don't really know how severe it is yet, but I got an ankle issue. Quarterback for the New York Giants, hamstring issue. Hammy been taking everybody out. It's either the hammy or the MCL or ACL, taking everybody out week by week. He's not done for the regular season, but they say he is going to be missing games. So I don't know if that means anything, but the Giants have been playing a little bit better over the past couple of weeks. So it just sucks when you get the ball rolling, that you go out there and start having those issues. Denver running back, Mr. Philip Lindsay. He has a knee injury with no updates, so they'll be checking in with him. Hopefully we know some in the next couple of days so we can figure out what we're doing with him because he's been looking good. Besides this week where they didn't have any quarterbacks. So, and then last but not least, Mr. DJ Moore, Vic's favorite investment. He had a knee injury. Bro. He had to leave the game early, but he already got his x-rays and they came back negative. Yeah, bro, that was your favorite investment, bro. Don't do that.
Never again, bro. I was listening to the fantasy streets, bro. But
never again. Never again.
See, Avo feel me on that, but luckily they're out on bye this week, so that'll buy him some time to recover. But I'll be honest, man, DJ Moore, he's been hot as of lately. So prior to that, I know he didn't have the biggest week this week, but he's been rolling as of lately. So wish him a speedy recovery. I know it was a little bit choppy in the beginning, so you called out Josh Jacobs with the ankle, and then of course Daniel Jones. So yeah, man, that Josh Jacobs situation is definitely something to watch. But Devontae Booker, he actually looks good in that offense, man. So if he has to step in for a game or two, especially as we head towards the fantasy playoffs, I'm comfortable with it.
Me too, man. He looks good, and he can catch the ball out the backfield, so that's always useful.
Yeah. All right, what y'all want to get into, man? Flag on the play or these Brodies of the week?
I ain't got no flags.
Flag on the play.
Flag. I ain't got no flags.
Okay, good, because I ain't got no Brody of the week. It's balance. Balance each other out. I ain't got no Brodies of the week. I just got a flag on the play.
Who's your flag, bro?
Vic probably got 3 of each. Vic probably got 3 of each, man.
Ready to go in the chamber.
No, I know. So my flag on the play goes to, we didn't talk, so I hope I ain't take yours, but mine goes to Will Fuller, bro.
Will Fuller.
Dominate, man. Yeah, bro. And look, let me tell you why. He's been having a wide receiver 1 year, all year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been healthy all year. It's like, dude, this is the time we waited for. They got rid of DeAndre. Maybe they seen something we didn't see, because you know what? We're used to him missing 5 or 6 games, being banged up, being out anyway. Played every game this year, right? Boom.
Right.
Found out this motherfucker been cheating, taking drugs. That's why he been healthy. Missing 6 games anyway. He's done for the rest of the damn season. So
when did this
I don't
happen?
know, man. That's shitty.
What are you talking about? Nah, bro. He's been doing
It
so
happened
well
yesterday.
For my squad. No, come on, bro.
It happened yesterday, Avo. I'm sorry, brother. You got to put him on your IR, bro, or drop him.
Oh, man.
I knew something had to be fishy. That motherfucker ain't never healthy, man.
You're right, bro.
That's wild.
But hey, shout out to the Green Bay Packers though. They dodged the bullet with that one. I know they was talking about trading for him at the trade deadline. That trade didn't go through, so shout out to them, man.
They all right. They ended up just being patient, waiting for Alan Lazard to come back. He looked good until he got hurt, man. I think that patience paid off for them, and they can keep on running out with Lazard without any investments, losing any picks and capitals, none of that. So shout out to Green Bay for being smart, man, and being patient. So yeah.
And they brought in Tavon Austin. We'll see how that goes.
Yes. The new news. My God, I bet you he runs a punt or kickoff back this year. You gonna put a shot on it?
I'll put a shot on it. Oh, okay. The virtual
handshake.
We'll do that.
Touch. No fingerprints. You got a flag on the play, Vic?
Actually, I don't, man. But I'm pretty sure something went down as well. But probably to Will Fuller, man. So yeah. It's a light week, man.
He deserved 2 flags. Hey, the meme you sent me back when I sent you the Instagram joint that he was out, that shit's hilarious, bro. We should have. Vic is a character. Right,
wait. I got a flag.
Go ahead. I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull up the meme while you talk about it.
It's Nate. It's Nate Robinson. He get a flag on the play.
Oh man, leave Nate alone, bro. He
get a flag on the play.
You know what? And the baby just started something that's about to make him feel
the challenge.
Worse,
oh, bro, I'm about to lay on the ground. You lucky I can't maneuver the camera that quick.
That's not cool, bro.
He gets the flag on the play for getting knocked out like that. That's all.
I don't think he deserved a flag on the play, bro. He ain't never boxed. I don't think he never boxed, and I think he underestimated how much. Well, some people are athletes, and athletes think they can do everything sometimes. You ever see the football player show up to the gym to hoop? I hate that nigga, bro. One nigga that's guard you all hard. Yeah, bro. Like, stop. Go back to the fucking football field, dude. Why are you out here hooping? Look at Vic and shit.
I was that dude. People say I was fouling on the basketball court. But I played offense, though.
Vic is an athlete, though, man. But he still comes to the gym, and he look like he's supposed to be hooping, but it's like
I know.
he's tall and everything. Vic look like he about to go out there and get 10 and 10.
Ivory, Will Patterson.
Yeah, bro. All just big people,
JT.
bro. JT. Tony Bent.
Yeah.
Like, bro, fouling.
Shout out to Tony Bent, though. Tony could really hoop.
For real, bro.
Yeah, Tony could actually hoop. But he was still a
big athlete, for real.
Yeah, bro. So shout out to all the football players that went to the gym and hoop just because they were athletic enough to. I hate you.
But let that be a lesson to y'all also, man. Clearly that boxing ring is a little different. It ain't just about the athlete, apparently.
You know, and what's crazy is now that this is over, I've been seeing all kind of videos of him sparring with different boxers. The Jake Paul dude.
Yeah, he been doing this for like 3 years. So like he really about it. So I respect it. But hey, man, let this be a lesson.
That's true, man. Hey, all that Twitter talk, sometimes you gotta sit your ass down. But what y'all think about Mike Tyson, man? Mike Tyson still look good, bro.
He said, what about me? What about me? I haven't fought in 15 years.
Y'all don't care about my ass. What about my ass? Yeah, bro.
Roy was standing
like
this. Look, Roy was standing like this.
Bro, his ribs, man. His ribs gotta be tore. He was, oh my God.
Hey, he wanted to say no so bad. He said, would you guys do a part 2? I mean, if the fans want it.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk with the family, see what the family want me to do. Hey, real talk though. Who do y'all think will win in their prime though? Like Mike Tyson or Roy? I still give it to Mike, but what do y'all think?
I think because Mike got the chance to catch him with that quitter. And I don't know if has Mike ever been put down? I ain't never seen Mike get put down.
Yeah, he been put down when he was like
put down
on some coming back and partying hard and trying to revamp his career type stuff. But
I really don't. I see Mike only because he could catch him. But I'm not a big boxing guy. So I've also been told that Roy Jones is one of the best to ever do it. Like,
yeah,
for real.
And Roy was good defensively too, which I don't think Mike was. Mike was all offense, and that's what he relied on, his power, trying to knock you out and take advantage of that early in all his matches. Roy fought at so many different sizes that like he did actually go up to heavyweight, so he will be able to fight. He was at a point where he could have fought Tyson, but he had defense against him, man. So, you know, if he could take Tyson like the distance, he probably could have won, bro. Just you gotta avoid them punches.
And straight up in a boxing match to go in the distance. You're right. That's the only reason why I say, like, what if you catch him? That's the only thing. Like,
true that.
Hey, just to pivot real quick, I pulled up that meme you talking about, so I'm gonna show everybody real quick. Going back to the Will Fuller.
Yeah.
So on Twitter, NFL update, another suspension in Houston. Texans cornerback Bradley Roby's been suspended. So I threw this out there, Will Fuller, man. Snitching on the squad, man. Take some of the heat off.
I sent Vic I sent Vic a thing that said Will Fuller suspended, and that's what he sent me back. Hey, Vic is stupid, bro. Yeah, hey, bro, I'll say it again. I've said it a million times. Hey, Twitter should thank Vic because you know he belongs on Twitter, bro. they need Dynasty Bro Vic on that motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know I can do a little too much at times, but hey, it is what it is. Get it how you live on Twitter, man. Twitter ruthless though. I'll tell you that, man. Not for the week.
Hey, I get on every time I get on Twitter, I find at least one thing that I'll be like, what the fuck Vic talking about? That's every single time. Not every once in a while. I always get on there and be like, how did he get here? I don't like how did it. And it's random. It ain't just never just like a certain concept. Vic could be talking about anything and make a joke out of it. I'm like, Vic is a whole nigga out here, man. But you just let him have his moment. That's what's up. Twitter deserves Vic. I hope y'all send him a thank you DM. That's AP.
Hey, I'm outside on Twitter, bro. All right, man. Let's get into these Brodies of the week, man. So this one we're getting into. Oh, go ahead. No.
You explain it one time. I want to hear how you explain it, my G.
All right, Brodies of the week. These are the guys that we highlight, usually, who are B team type players. They get their name called, get their number called. For us, these are dynasty stashes, guys you should watch or even add. So we got a couple of players that we try to find week to week that ends up making a play or impact for their team, whether it's a big play or a touchdown. So that's the Brodies of the week, man. How'd I do, Doc?
You did good. You started off doing the Birdman hand rub. I didn't know how you was gonna do it. I didn't know if it was nerves. I was like, I don't know if you wasn't ready because I threw it back to you. I was like, okay. But nah, you end up landing was good, bro. You got there. And it was a good land.
Appreciate it.
That's great.
Appreciate it.
Great.
All right. So Avo, you up first, man. Talk us through your guy, man.
Look, man. I was on my sleeper app looking at my list. And I was like, oh, there's a random 20 points down there. It just happened to be this guy, Colin Johnson. I don't know what he did, but I can tell you he deserves B team for 20 points out of nowhere. That's what I know. He a rookie. You gotta get your shine, man. Let's go. He might be a keeper. I might have to keep that. You never know. Look at that big play. Come on, man. That's his first touchdown? Come on, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
Actually, I think he's had a touchdown before. Yeah.
Hey, all right, number 2 then. We out here, though. We getting it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he's had a couple touchdowns, bro.
All right, well, look.
I'm just playing.
Look, that's my B team player of the week, and don't you hate on it. I'm keeping him on my roster. I'm keeping everybody that scored.
Touche, my little fella.
I know that was a little choppy, so my bad, but it cleared up at the end. All right, next we're gonna go to Minnesota, man. Wide receiver Chad Beebe. I know hopefully I said his name right. He stepped in for the injured Chad Beebe, or is that Bebe? Is it Chad Bebe? Like Bebe kids? Maybe it's Chad Bebe.
Chad Bebe. Chad Bebe.
Shout out to Hurricane Chris.
What if it's Beebe?
That too. I don't know, man. We're gonna call him Chad Bebe.
What if it's Beebe?
BB. I don't know how to say his name now. But we're going to Minnesota. Hey, we're gonna go to Minnesota, man. He actually had this game winner. He's right here in the slot doing work. First career touchdown was a game winner against the Carolina Panthers. Adam Thielen was hype at home. There was a clip of him on Instagram at home celebrating. You let us see it, man. So shout out to Chad stepping in.
Fake ass Adam Thielen.
Like that.
I know. That's what I was thinking, bro. I'm not gonna say it.
Message.
Great value, Adam Thielen. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but hey, he did his thing though, man. So shout out to him.
For sure.
All right. And y'all know we gotta go to
I'm sorry.
Hey, let's go to Denver, man, for this next one. So if you guys in here, they called up the practice squad player. I think he played QB at Wake Forest. Was it Wake Forest? I don't know. I got to start doing my homework more. Kendall Hinton.
Look, man.
That was his best play of the game.
Got the first down, baby. Hey.
13-yard pass.
Hey, do you know how the ticker be like on ESPN at the bottom?
Yeah.
That motherfucker at some point, that motherfucker said something like 0 for 9. No, it was like 0 for 9, no touchdowns, 1 interception. I was like, this I'm only laughing because the ticker's funny. Hey, he was thrown in the worst position you could be thrown in.
We're bigging him up. Horrible
But that ticker was fucking funny at that moment. I said, God.
You're supposed to be bigging guys up. They get shot. We bigging them up.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, good job, kid. Damn, way to step in.
No, I'm not laughing
when
at him.
nobody was ready for you, too.
I swear.
You came in,
I'm not laughing at him. I'm not laughing at him. And if y'all think I'm laughing at him, I apologize. I'm laughing at the ticker. The ticker, it read funny. I don't care. It read funny. They threw him into was it true that they was trying to start one of their assistant coaches but the NFL denied it.
Wait, what?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, bro.
They were trying to start with the assistant.
There was a coach. There's a coach. I don't know if it was the quarterback coach that played college football. And I think they asked the NFL, could they play him as a player? And the NFL denied it.
Man, they should have just let him in, put him in, man. You might have seen Mike Vrabel suiting back up or something.
Hey, so I do want to say this. Here's a little quick profile on Kendall Hinton. He was working in sales last month. Hasn't been tackled in over 2 years since leaving college. He was on a Broncos practice squad as a wide receiver. He had 0 practice reps at QB. Played in his first NFL game this past Sunday. And he made the minimum of $35K. So he got paid $35K to play in that game. So
that just hurt my soul. He did.
All right.
Is that good or bad?
Hey, can I tap into the hood TMZ? Can you pass me one, Vic?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is the hood TMZ with Dynasty Bro Dot. Hey, this is from Adam Schefter and Bleacher Report. The Broncos wanted to start assistant coach at QB. The NFL denied Denver's request to start the offensive quality control coach Rob Calabrese at quarterback. Calabrese played QB at Central Florida. Big facts. The NFL said no, though.
That's wild.
Hood TMZ with Dynasty Bro Dot. You might not ever get it again. You might not ever get it again. So, take notes, or you might get it again. And, Vic might just have to watch his spot, depends on how I look my news up.
Can't hear you.
You on mute, bro.
You muted yourself, bro.
Damn, bro.
You muted.
Talking shit. You got it. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was. What I had said was, hey, you might take my spot because I've been a little rusty and sloppy lately. So there you go.
My nigga been trying to get in and out.
Yeah. Nah, but it's cool though. All right, look. Before we get to this roster audit, bro, tell us where they can follow you at DJ, bro.
You can follow me
at DJ A. My bad, bro.
Hey,
my bad,
you
bro.
Trip and fall, Dot. You can follow me at DJ Avo Love. That's at DJ AVO LXVE. Let's get it. And on the Twitter, you can follow me at Dynasty Bro Avo. Let's go.
All right, what about you, Dot?
You can follow me at Dynasty Bro Dot on Instagram and Twitter, and follow the main Instagram page at Dynasty Bros FF. That's 2 F's. FF. Dynasty Bros before the 2 F's, and the F stand for sorry, I'm trying to be a little white. All right, Vic, where can we follow you at, bro?
Follow me at Chief Sosa FF, Instagram, Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen, Dynasty Bros FF. Subscribe to the YouTube, Dynasty Bros FF. Join the Facebook community, Dynasty Bros FF podcast. And yeah, I think that's everything, bro.
All right, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Follow all that.
Follow all of that. All right, look, we're about to get into these roster audits. Basically, I looked up a roster. Vic looked up a roster. Ava, did you look up a roster?
Bruh, what did you want me to do when I looked up the roster? I wouldn't even know what to do with it. I'm about to learn from y'all right now what I'm about to do with it's pulled up on my laptop right now. Cause I'm like, what we about to do?
You don't have to. Vic, we in leagues with Avo. Do you want to do one of his rosters too? Because we ain't even hit 30 minutes. All right, we're gonna pull up one of your rosters, bro, and give you some friendly advice. All right, so we're gonna go through 3 of our rosters. All 3 of us going to go through one roster. I mean, then we're going to touch on the Team Fire roster. That's the Dynasty Bros, roster that we did together. And we're just going to see like what we like about it, what we don't like, what's the next moves. Are we a winning squad? Like what happened this year? So all of that to fill you in on our brains when we think about, going into the season and how we're supposed to move. So that's what we're going to do, man. Vic, you pick and choose where we start. And I'm comfortable with whatever.
All right, first, we're going to jump into the sleeper, man. Let's go ahead and start with the Dynasty Bros 1.0 League. So this is the home podcast league. I was fortunate enough, lucky enough to win a championship last year. I'm not going to win it this year. So, Dot, let's take a look at your roster. Right now, you're in 11th. I'm in 10th. So yeah, let's take a look at your roster, man. See what's going on.
All right. At QB, I got Justin Herbert, so I'm happy to have a top QB prospect in Dynasty, and then I have Baker Mayfield. I'm not happy about having Baker Mayfield, but you take what you can get. Sometimes it's rough. I just traded. Not gonna lie, the only reason I only have two quarterbacks. I traded my third, which is Drew Lock, young promising guy that I got nervous about. So my team, I like my team heads up. So this is my most recent move. I traded Drew Lock and Jonathan Taylor and got Saquon. I'm at the point where I'm not winning, so I will like the rollout next year having Saquon, and I also have Christian McCaffrey, and I also have Nick Chubb and Miles Sanders. That's a hell of a 4-pack. But the 4-pack of running backs been hurt all season, basically. Chubb just came back. Sanders just came back last week. Saquon and Christian basically to miss the whole year, if you want to just put that out there like that. So that's my 4-pack of running backs. And then I have like young promising guys, backup guys, like, I just picked up Cam Akers as my 5th running back. Somebody dropped him to get a weekly start in Dynasty, and he did get a slow start, man. But you have to be patient with the guys that the actual NFL teams took investments in. So Cam Akers been turning up the past couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure that team is going to regret it eventually. But hey, sometimes, you make boneheaded moves. You do what you do for your roster. That's fine. So I also have Cam Akers. My receivers. I probably need some grooming in there too. I have a couple hard hitters in Michael Thomas and Galladay. Both been hurt all year for the most part. Then I have Amari Cooper and Cooper Kupp. So that's another 4-pack I really love. But I've been dealing with injuries, man. Bad. Galladay, I don't know when the last time he played for me. Thomas just getting into the swing of things. So I have a nice 4-pack, and my 5th is Hollywood. So I got a good 4-pack and a real good solid 5th at running back and receiver. I got a promising quarterback in Justin Herbert. I got Baker, so I need to find some kind of QB depth. And I love my tight ends, man. I have Goddard, I have Evan Ingram, I have Hayden Hurst. So I have pieces. It's just a wrecking ball year for me, man. So I'm just waiting to go into next year, man, to run in with those heavy hitters that I have. And I'll just worry about dominating next year and just take this one as an L, to be honest. So what do you think about those 4-packs, bro, especially at running back?
Yeah, I know I did some trades. I'll go ahead, bro. My bad.
Nah, I was just about to say the 4-pack: Chubb, Saquon, Christian, and Miles. That's a hell of a 4-pack, bro.
Yeah. So I know me and you did a couple trades. Man, somebody dropped Cam Akers. That's the problem for me with like being in too many leagues. Like I can't keep up with like nice wins like that. So that's a hell of a grab. Your team is definitely a win now, especially going into next year. So of course, based on your record, due to injuries, you're not going to be in the playoffs, but come week 1, I mean, I expect that team to be, full force, man, be a problem in the league. So I like what you built. Of course, you got rid of some draft capital. I know I got your first through a couple trades, so which is looking pretty nice right now. So I'm looking at a top 2 pick as of right now. I think it's going to close out that way. Hopefully, yeah. So, but it's all good. But at the end of the day, man, your team's gonna be a problem next year. I don't think you need to do any more moves at this point, to be honest. Just ride out this season as an L. Chop it up to COVID, pandemic, and injuries, and just look forward to next season, man. That's the beauty of Dynasty. So you can look forward to next season.
Yeah, I wish I could just hit a hard reset. So really, this is one of them things where I'm just setting my roster as I can. I've been dealing with injuries, but I gave you my first, and one thing I will say is, now that I got that Cam Akers pickup, makes me feel like I don't feel as bad, because that's a guy that I shouldn't have on my team. Got through the waiver wire. So I'll equate Cam and his futures to me a first in next year's draft, even if it's a back end first. So picking up Cam is like, I ain't going to be able to get the first that you going to have, but it's like me getting the back end first back by having Cam Akers. So that's how I'm looking at that. And I feel a little bit better about that. So I'll take that.
That's fire, bro. I like that perspective, man. So let's take a look at my team. So like I said, I won the championship last year. I had Christian, I had Michael Thomas. All those guys were balling. Luckily, I ended up moving a lot of these guys, especially during the offseason before they got hurt. I got bored in the quarantine, and I basically messed my team up, messed my depth up. Like I even traded Terry McLaurin for David Montgomery, and then I had to talk with Dot. I know I sent you Michael Thomas. You sent me some pieces back like Dobbins and AJ Brown and Brian Edwards, stuff like that. And then we did another trade. I sent you Herbert and Christian. I think you sent me Tua and Swift, and I think your first. So that's when Tua was riding the bench early on, and Herbert came out balling like week 1, week 2. So everything, it just works out on both sides. But of course, as you guys saw, I'm 5-6 towards the bottom. But David Montgomery, Antonio Brown. I got Stephon Diggs. Of course, it's a bye week with not bye week, but Julio Jones being out. I had to run Gabriel Davis and Stephon. Yeah. John, didn't do nothing for me, but that's still my guy. You still play him every week. Then, of course, I had to run Andy Dalton. I just couldn't trust the Mr. Trubisky situation. But, again, I'm outside looking in. I'm not making the playoffs. I do like my future going forward, though, as far as with Tua. Hopefully Jordan Love becomes a thing one day in the future. But Aaron Rodgers, he's playing like some of his best football right now. So that's not happening no time soon. But luckily, again, like I said, I do got a top 2 pick. So I can get it, spend it on Fields or Trevor Lawrence. I got Swift. I got Dobbins, Brian Edwards, Darnell Mooney, Julio, Trey Burton, who's been balling lately, Paris Campbell on IR. So overall, I like my team. This is a top 2 pick. This pick right here is looking like a middle round pick. So I got some draft capital, man. So I like my young pieces. I still got some draft capital. So I don't think I'm going to be a problem next year.
Why you trade Julio, bro? I guess I ain't looked at your team in a minute.
I probably should, man.
Been trying to
and again,
I know you've been banged up, but you can still trade him off name, Cachet.
Yeah, I probably need to, because this is a situation where if you look at my team, I'm pretty much committed to going young. I mean, outside of Antonio Brown, who I picked up, but I got Gabriel Davis, Stephon, who's 26. And of course, Tua's young, JK's young, Swift's young. So this is one of those teams where I do need to establish my identity and go ahead and move forward with committing to going young.
Boy, if you don't trade Antonio Brown and Julio in the next couple of weeks, why Antonio's still having relevant games? Because who says that they keep him next year, with a healthy Godwin in the, I think they will. I don't think he costs a lot of money, but I feel like you can get some value right now while he's actually playing good. And Julio still has his name. I feel like you need to go trade them, bro. Get you some more capital because your team is good, young, but you need some more capital right now on the front end before some of these guys start finding out about more of these college guys and the season ends, and now they can start paying attention to ESPN hyping up these young guys. So you might want to get on that, bro.
That's a good point, man. See, that's why I'm glad we're going through this, because I think my downfall and being in a lot of leagues, I'm missing out on details and moments like that, like you said, to capitalize on the names, because I'm not making the playoffs, so why am I holding on to a Julio? So, yeah, and also Antonio Brown. But also keep in mind, Antonio Brown looks like his case has been moved to next year, so he's good for the rest of the season, but it's still something to watch. So now's a good time for me to move off of him. Some guys might be comfortable in knowing that. So
you better go get that second round pick. He just had a decent game for Antonio. And I will try to go flirt with some young guys, man. Go holler at somebody in the playoffs. Like, I'll tell you this, even if he does listen to this, I've got like Pittman and Higgins. Both just had a couple bad weeks. Well, I would go flirt with asking for Pittman and Higgins, and you better offer Julio, second or something. Ivo's strong.
That's a good point, bro. I'm going to try to make that play. Go get Pittman. I'm going to send him Julio and a pick. Hell yeah. So, yeah, appreciate that insights. That's solid, for real. Or T.
Pittman.
Higgins.
Nah, bro. I would ask for Pittman and Higgins and then send a second and Julio. I would love that trade.
I might mess around and send AB and Julio and a second and see if he takes the Higgins and Pittman. But we'll see. And even if he doesn't, I'm sure hopefully I can get one of these guys. So
he's in win now, bro. I don't see why he wouldn't. I would.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate that, for real. All right, bro. Anything else about the 1.0, the Home Pod League?
Nah. Let's just switch over to your league, bro. The one you want to talk about in particular.
All right, I got another league that I want to talk about that I'm not doing so hot in. Let's go to the league too. So check this out. I'm about to show you guys my roster, and I'm gonna show you the guys that are on my team. And mind you, I'm in last place. I'm 2-9. So let's just go through slowly. Of course, Derek Carr, I had to start him. Rojo, who's been balling lately, picked up Brian Hill, Darius Slayton, Travis Fulgham, who's basically kind of fell down a little bit since all these guys returned back. And Eagles offense just looks pretty trash right now, but I still like Travis Fulgham in Dynasty, man. So I'm holding or I'm buying low if you can. Of course, I got Jonnu and Waller, Michael Pittman, I got Terry. And then let's look at my bench. I got Lamar Jackson, who's out with COVID. Drew Lock, I'm trying to move him. I got J.K. Dobbins, Jonathan Taylor, and Cortland Sutton. So I like my team going forward, especially for next season. But I'm in last place. I got Jalen Hurts. I still have all my picks. So I actually acquired some picks. I don't even know who I traded, but I got 3 second-round picks, and I still got my first. Let's look at the league. I'm literally in last place with those guys I just named. So Lamar Jackson and Cortland Sutton going out. And, of course, Terry's been balling, but Pittman had a slow start. But I like my team going forward. I've already locked up the 101. Now, mind you, this is a 1 QB league. And I had someone reach out to me yesterday asking for Dobbins and also Taylor. I basically told him straight up, like, you know what, a team like this, based on the players I have, knowing I have the 101 and knowing I have Lamar Jackson, I'm better off sitting and waiting for the draft, the rookie draft to come around, let the anticipation build up. Some guys may be willing to pay for that 101, so I may be able to get some pieces and a later first-round pick, or I can move Lamar Jackson and, you know, for a couple pieces and some draft capital. So I'm actually going to be patient. So the reason why I'm saying all this is because I could have been thirsty and jumped the gun and traded one of these players away. But since I'm already out, I have nothing to play for. I might as well hold these guys, let the rookie draft hype build up, and see who's really thirsty for that 101, or see who really wants Lamar Jackson and, you know, maybe another piece, or DJ Dallas I can package up. So what are your thoughts on that, Doc? Am I moving the right way?
Fuck my thoughts. I got the $1 million question, bro. You ready to answer it?
I'm ready to answer it, bro.
What are you thinking about doing with your 101 if you don't trade it away? What are you thinking about going in a 1 QB league? Yeah, we got 2 stud QBs coming out for sure, and then a couple QBs that we do, like the Trey Lances, the Jamie Newmans. That's fine, but we got tons of just receivers and running backs coming out too. What are you thinking about, honestly, with Trevor Lawrence? You know, it's supposed to be the best prospect since Luck. What are you thinking? It's a 1 QB league, bro. Let's talk that out. I want to know what you're thinking.
All right, I'll be honest, man. My weakness, if you ask me what my team is, my weakness is the running back position, because I got Ronald Jones. Of course, he's been balling, but is he going to be a thing next year? I think he's shown, you know, he's capable of being the lead guy in that system. But I also got Jonathan Taylor's been a question mark. Of course, he's been flashing. He's pretty much been an RB2 all year. But is that his ceiling, or is he going to take that next leap to being a, you know, RB1 to be determined? Same thing with J.K. Dobbins. Are they going to give him that backfield? So, of course, he's tied to Lamar. I love that stack, especially catching passes out of the backfield. So, really, all my question marks is at the running back spot, because I feel like one of these guys will pan out for sure. I'm still being patient with all these guys. I still like all these guys in Dynasty. And to be honest, bro, I feel like I know it's 1 QB. I feel like I still have to go and get Trevor, bro. Like, he's like the hottest thing coming out since like Andrew Luck. I feel like I'd be a fool to not get him. I know I probably should grab a running back, but I think I'd rather have that long-term franchise QB. That's why I didn't make that trade last night for moving Taylor or Dobbins. And I'm like, you know what? Let me see who's willing to pay for that 101, or who's willing to pay for Lamar. And the reason why I'm considering Trevor still is because, hey, Lamar is my guy. I've been pounding the table, but that regression is real, man. And I don't know where I have Lamar at right now in Dynasty, but he's not a top 5 QB for me right now. Just got to be honest. So just based on that, you know, why wouldn't I consider a Trevor Lawrence over Lamar Jackson?
So I don't have an issue with you taking Trevor in a 1 QB league. I just feel like if you take Trevor, you need to trade Lamar. I don't think there's no reason in a 1 QB league for you to have the upside guy in Drew Lock. I feel like they're trying to build around him. You know, they strengthened up his O-line. He has upside. You have a top 5 QB already that's young in Lamar, and then you're going to try to take another top 5 QB in a 1 QB league. I think that's basically setting your team up for failure as far as the growth and the depth. So, like, if you do take Trevor, would you explore the option of trading Lamar? Because the one thing you don't want to do is be in a 1 QB league trying to decide which top 3 QB should I play every week when you should just run the one. If they're both giving you 30 every week, I wouldn't want to be sitting here deciding which one to be playing. So, like, I feel like you're hindering your team if you take them and don't try to trade Lamar, or if you don't trade off the one-on-one and keep Lamar if you really want, some depth, because I feel like you needed at running back. I feel like none of your 3 guys are the number 1 yet in their offenses. So you're hindering your team if you don't, add to that position or even that receiver. I do like Terry, but the other guys are just upside guys. So, where are you at, man, as far as, if you really do take Trevor, man, what would you do with Lamar? Would you still try to keep him?
No. So actually what I'm going to do, I want to put him on the block right now going to playoffs just to see if someone's willing to like spend. And if I don't like, the offers coming in, I'm just going to revisit and wait, for that rookie draft and see who's willing to pay for Lamar at that time or even pay for the one-on-one. I'm definitely fine with keeping Lamar as my QB, especially in the 1 QB league. And I'm fine with busting down the depth. I feel like the one-on-one holds way more value than Lamar Jackson at this point, especially if you can get Trevor Lawrence. So I'd rather capitalize on getting multiple assets. I could probably get a couple firsts and a 22nd first, or a couple firsts and a piece. So I'm definitely willing to break that down, man. So based on my roster, I definitely like the outlook. So
I'll fuck with it, man. And I fuck with it. And you still got to wait to see like landing spots and stuff. But I think those 2 quarterbacks are pretty much set in stone in there. So I do like, the whole Trevor coming out. I even love Justin Fields. And, I just, in the 1 QB league, you gotta tread lightly on, what you do with your quarterbacks, because they're not as necessary. But the thought of having Trevor on your team forever, man, I get why that's enticing. You feel me?
Yep. Especially if I can just, set it and forget it from a QB position in a 1 QB league. So,
but people said that about Lamar last year. So
yeah, but I'm actually learning. You know what? I'm leaning more towards the, pocket passer, man. I think I'm learning my lesson. So, yeah.
That was I think that was our only debate last year when I was like, I'll still take Pat because I think he'll have a longer career. He's set up for a longer career. So
he is. Now the player to watch is Kyler. You know what I mean? Like he's holding it down in the rushing game and passing game. He's accurate as hell, man. Like he just gets it done. So that's my type of mobile QB. Of course, I still love Lamar Jackson. I love his skill set. It's still like watching high school or backyard football every time, he plays. So hats off to him still, but
they started to figure him out, bro. And that offense.
Especially when they don't have no wide receiver weapons, or at least they're not getting them going. Of course, Hollywood's there, but they're not getting them going. And, what? Looking at Mark Andrews, bro, Hayden Hurst really was a value add in that system, bro. Like, if you think about it, like his impact of him leaving, that actually allowed teams to really hone in on Mark Andrews this year.
Yeah, man. I mean, and then Nick Boyle going down. I mean, it's just he needs a couple guys that are just going to go out there and sit down on routes and not do the most, because they can only do so much with Hollywood. And I think that's why Snead is so efficient, because he's not like no deep threat. He's running everything, but he's a guy that can do the intermediate stuff and sit on his routes. But they just need some more talent, and then he got to work on his accuracy too, bro. And until that happens all the way, Kyler and Russell are always going to flourish in being mobile quarterbacks, because they are the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. They just happen to be mobile on top of it. So,
yeah. All right, but all in all, just to sum this up, I'm in a good situation at the end of the day. It's a good problem to have. So, all right,
that's what's up. We gotta find one of these leagues Avo in, man. I love to look at one of Avo rosters.
Dynasty Bros 2.0.
All right, let's check you out, man. Let's see how Avo's doing.
It's the Dynasty boy. I'm at the bottom. I'm middle of the pack.
At the bottom, bro.
Dots at the bottom.
Look down, Vic. Trevor.
Let's shake you out, Avo.
Oh man.
So you got Stafford, Le'Veon, Aaron Jones, Russell Gage, Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, Tyler Eifert, Will Fuller, T.Y., Drew Brees. Trying to see who stands out on the bench. Your boy
Nobody.
Colin Johnson. You like Colin Johnson? He has upside. Gabriel Davis, man, that's a guy. If you watch the injury situation in Buffalo, especially with like John Brown being out, anytime Buffalo has a receiver out, you need to play Gabriel. Of course, George Kittle, he's out. You got a top two tight end in Dynasty. Yeah. All right, let's check out his draft capital. You still got all your picks, man. So you're in a good situation. Talk us through, man. How do you feel about this team? What are you thinking about doing with that pick? Because it's looking like right now, top 3 pick.
Well, funny enough, I just asked Alec the other day, like what black quarterbacks am I about to go draft? Because I know I need a quarterback. Like I ain't slow. Like I know I need a quarterback. Drew Brees will probably retire, so I know I need a quarterback. So that's what I plan on doing with that first pick. Is getting me a quarterback. I know I need one.
Let me tell you this. Avo don't listen, and I know he didn't. And if he did,
I forgot the name
apologize.
already.
Nah, fuck the name. I said 3 weeks ago after Drew Brees had a good week, hey, you should try to go send anything you can. A 3rd round pick. Try to get rid of Drew Brees. Don't let him retire on your team.
Oh yeah,
anything.
Yeah, that was on me.
I said go to every single team, offer a second. I mean, try to get a 2nd or a 3rd for Drew Brees right now. And now I think he's just gonna retire on Avo's bench.
Yep. That's me. That's me. I'm stupid. If you see though, I did drop Percy Harvin, so I forgot he was on my roster.
Was Percy Harvin been a thing for the past few years?
Nah. I know he smokes.
Every time
every
time somebody say Harvin, I feel a concussion coming. I can just feel it in my spirit. You just say the word Harvin.
That's fair, man. I thought he was.
But now Avo actually got a decent team. Avo actually has a decent team to be.
Well, I feel good about it. It's just, man, all these random injuries, trying to figure out when the right time, the combination of when to play certain players. I think when I figure those things out and how to jump on the waiver wire properly, I think I'll be all right.
I'm not gonna lie, his 4-pack of players is clutch. He ended up with Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, Aaron Jones, and Kittle. That's a good 4-pack to start with. You know, you need young receivers, and he ended up getting the Will Fuller before the Fuller thing happened. That was player.
Y'all keep talking about 4-packs. So is it y'all theory that if you got a solid 4 players, you can really compete?
No, I don't really know why I keep saying 4-pack.
I was just wondering. It sounds good. That's why I was asking. I was like, wait, theory?
If you can, technically, how many players do you got to start, Vic? You get two QBs, tight end. Most of the stuff right now is 3 receivers. That's 6.
Yeah,
and then 2 running backs. That's 8. So you really starting about 8 or 9 players. If half of your starters are legit studs, you know, you can have your weekly starters and your good guys. But if you can get half of your starters being studs, I think that's good to me.
I got you.
Like even if you just deal with decent QBs, because everybody's not going to have the top end guys. But imagine if you had 2 stud running backs, 3 stud receivers. I think your team is always going to be good. You could build around that. What do you think about that, Vic? I know we never really talked about that. And everybody wants every guy to be a stud. It's not going to be possible. Right. But if you can lock in 4 or 5 stud players in your roster, you can build around that shit any day.
I like it, man. And when I look at his roster, you know, I definitely feel like you can compete heavy next year for sure. With your 2nd round pick, that's what I was looking at. I don't get why people throw away the 2nd round picks. Like you find so much value in the 2nd round of rookie drafts. Like that's where you get your T. Higgins, your Brandon Ayuk's, who else? Your Chase Claypools. I know I took him at the 204. A lot of people weren't doing that, but you get a lot of value in the 2nd round.
Everybody was. I mean, it's a lot of guys that went in the 2nd round. Depends on how I fell and who like too. Obviously.
Yeah. Michael Pittman, Herbert,
Antonio Gibson, 2nd round. I mean, your guys.
Yeah. So Ava, I like to see you spend your second round pick on a running back, man. So
That's what I was thinking. Oh my God, I'm thinking correctly. That makes me
yeah,
feel
bro.
so much better. I was like,
Yeah,
I
bro.
think I need a QB, and with that second pick, I need to make sure to try to grab a good running back. That's somebody with a lot of upside. Man,
Yeah.
I've
Avo,
been paying attention, bro.
I told Avo this is the same time I told him about Drew Brees. Le'Veon just went to Kansas City. Hey, bro, you should try to go get somebody second or third. Just go send it to every team for Le'Veon because he really ain't gonna be shit on that team. Avo be smoking, bro.
I
tried to
do.
give some helpful advice with the roster.
Look, man, I be in my head and don't want to. I don't know. I just be in my head. Literally, I be having trades queued up, and I'll be like, man, I'm scared to send it. I just be in my head like, man, if I send this, the other person gonna get it and be like, man, what the hell? This motherfucker's crazy, man. I ain't doing it. That's how I be thinking. Like I said, I be in my head. My bad, man. I just be in my head.
So here's what I would say, and we'll get into some of this Debbie stuff, especially in the offseason, incoming rookies, but you could probably target like a Kylan Hill, from Mississippi State. Trying to think, who are some other running backs that may be out there in round 2? That's probably solid. I know guys are getting hip to Javonte Williams. He might creep into the first round of rookie drafts, man. I mean, he's getting a lot of hype right now, but he may fall to the second. Just depends on what type of league you're in. So
I don't know. I think the couple top running backs are going to be early hitters in the first, and it's so many receivers I like, and where his first is going to be. I know he's going to need a running back, but I don't know if I'm going to tell him to take those running backs at that position compared to where I think these receivers are still going to be falling in his early second. It's going to be rough for me to tell him that because there's a lot of fucking receivers I love, bro. I'm not going to even lie coming out. It's a lot of receivers that I love.
Here's my philosophy. First round rookie drafts, I draft talent. Like, hey, if Trevor Lawrence there, like I said, that one QB league I just showed you guys, I got to go with the talent, Trevor Lawrence. Round 2, that's what I'm going for. My team needs. So that's kind of my approach. But I respect it. And like you said, I mean, talent is still going to be there in the second round too. So especially if you got an early.
Think about how many guys would have been taking Keyshawn Vaughn and the AJ Dillons over all of these running backs if they thought like that, though. I just got to go with who I think is the most talented player, and then I can move some stuff around like that. After that moment, I'll move some stuff around. Like I said, there's a lot of people that when that Keyshawn Vaughn thing became a thing, there's a lot of people that probably missed out on these guys that are already proven that they're going to be stars in this league. And Keyshawn got one touchdown and can't even get on the field no more. So
that's a good point. That's a good point, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta take that talent and then figure it out from there, man. It's like, you piece together some shit after that. But just don't force yourself to miss out on. We gonna be talking about it pretty soon coming up, man. It's a lot of receivers I like coming out next year.
I'm about to mute Avo, man. All right.
Yeah, because he's doing the most right now.
A lot of kickback, a lot of walking around, whatever. But all right, bro. Before we get too long-winded, let's look at Team Fire. Everybody say how many leagues I'm in, which is a lot. I learned my limit. So Team Fire, this is the team me and Dynasty Bro co-GM. We are currently in first. I think we're going to drop down a second maybe, but it's all good. We get a bye week in the playoffs. But let's just go ahead, Doc. Talk us through the team, man. Guys on the team.
So we currently have Ryan Tannehill. I was trying to talk all the quarterbacks I can't think about. So I'll just go down the starting lineup. We got Tannehill right now, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Josh Jacobs, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Hayden Hurst, waiting for him to go down, Allen Robinson, Mike Davis right now because Christian's out. He's been a good fill-in. Miami, man's been coming through. Vic told us to pick up Miami weeks ago, and we've been running them. So that's who we played this past week. But scroll down to the bench, you can see how fire this shit is. So it is a 2 QB league. So we like to shoot our shots on quarterbacks. We do have Matthew Stafford, Trubisky. I threw in Brandon Allen just to see what he was going to do in Nick Mullins. So I threw a lot on our bench just in case these guys were going to do anything. But we also have at regular depth, we have Wayne Gallman, David Montgomery, DJ Dallas, A.J. Brown, Brian Edwards, and Gabriel Davis and Jordan Reed. I think we got Drew and Noah Fant. Then we got Drew Brees on IR, also with Brandon Ayuk and Jonathan Taylor, because those are COVID IRs. But we're gonna have to drop a bunch of guys in a second to bring Taylor and Ayuk up. But the team is stupid fire, and our receivers are crazy. Brandon Ayuk, Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, and Allen Robinson. We got a 6-pack of receivers, bro.
Yeah, and I do want to call out, this is a 10-team league, so it's a scenario where we worked our ass off to get this team, believe it or not. I know you're probably like, well, how can you do that in a 10-team league? But like this 10-team league we're in is active. Everyone knows what they're doing. We make trades. I mean, look at the draft capital we got. We damn near got the 101. Do we got the 102 as well?
We have the 101 and 102 already sewn in.
Yeah, so we got literally we got a good problem to have at the end of the day. But yeah, we worked our ass off with like trades. Like we got players, we moved players. I know we moved some Terry McLaurin. I know we moved some Swift. I know we moved some Dalvin Cook. Like that's how we ended up with these picks. So it's just working out, man. And we're able to still maintain a team that can compete even with these young guys. So this league is fun. I will say this. I know a lot of people knock 10-team leagues, but for me, if I'm in a league with 10 guys who are active, literally we get like trade requests all the time. Everybody sets their lineup. Everybody's competitive. Everybody talks shit. Everybody has fun. I'll take that league all day long over a 12-team or 14-team league where people are trying to tank the wrong way and not setting a lineup. Like, I'll take this all day long. So shout out to the Empire League.
And I got tired of having Baker Mayfield on our bench and trying to throw him in every once in a while. So we did just do a quick trade of Baker and Drew Brees. And I know Drew Brees went straight down, but I felt like he would have been a good play for the push. And he still might be. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. Right now we're running Stafford and Tannehill. It isn't the sexiest pack, but really, I'm not concerned about the pack at quarterback. I'm more concerned about our young running backs turning up now that, Josh Jacobs went down. Hopefully that's not extreme. Hopefully we can have a complete turnaround with Jonathan Taylor, bro. Him and Clyde. Maybe they'll start making this a run thing because, ain't no way they're going to just keep on doing this passing stuff. They only lost one game in Kansas City. You got to keep your guys fresh going into the playoffs. So this might turn into a run-heavy offense, man. What happened? I need to shut up.
Nah, I took Abel off mute, and he's like, nah, bro, don't do that. And he put it right back on mute. And I flashed him the quick thumbs up, and he was laughing because he caught it. That's my guy.
But yeah, Team Fire is literally fire, bro. So we're coming for the ship.
All right, man. That was a rundown of all the leagues. Before we get to this closing, man, I do want to shout out all my league mates from the Home Pod League to the League 2 to Empire League to all the leagues I'm in, even the Scott Fish Bowl. Like, shout out to all the league mates. So,
all right, man. Hey, I know we we haven't done a scout report in a while, but I do want to shout out Paper. My favorite album from him is Hard Liquor and Heartbreaks, and he just put out Hard Liquor and Heartbreaks 2 today, streaming on all platforms, man. So go look him up, Paper Cleveland. He done been on the Scout Report before. We rock out with it. He's the guy that did the Lance song, Ballin' Like I'm Lance, and we loved it. We rock with his music, and he puts on. So go look that up on all the streaming sites, and it better be good. I ain't gonna check it out today, but I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow. And it better be a good follow-up to my favorite album from you. So I'm looking forward to listening to that. So I do want to shout that out. And before we get into the closing, follow me at Dynasty Bro on Instagram and Twitter. Follow the main Instagram page, Dynasty Bros FF. Avo, where can they follow you at?
You can follow me at DJ Avo Love. That's LXVE. DJ Avo Love on the gram. And Dynasty Bro Avo on the Twitter. I've been on there more talking my ish just a little bit. We working on it.
Bet. Chief Sosa, where do they follow you at?
Follow me at Chief Sosa FF, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to the podcast, Dynasty Bros FF. Subscribe to the YouTube, Dynasty Bros FF. And join the Facebook community, Dynasty Bros FF podcast. So, yeah, be on the lookout. Actually, this is going to be the last week of the Vic picks, the weekly start sits for the flex plays. So yeah, that's something I do for the regular season and the playoffs. Hit me up directly, man, so we can look at that roster top down. So just be on the lookout for that. Right now, I'm at a 57% on the season. So my goal was to be over 50% because either you get it right or you get it wrong. I know a lot of the more accurate analysts are usually like in the 60% or 70% range. So my goal is to break the 60% next year, but right now I'm at 57%. So shout out to everybody that been rocking with the picks.
Go up, bro. Go up.
Good
All
ish.
right. Man, the closing.
The closing.
Where do y'all want to go? Where do y'all want to go?
Yeah, I can lead if y'all cool with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so today is December 1st. I'm gonna share the screen. So of course today is National AIDS Day, World AIDS Day. Excuse me. So basically, it's a day to unite and basically support people who have HIV and also to honor those who lost their life. So I just want to honor World AIDS Day, which is annually December 1st. Make sure you go out there and get tested, know your status. So yeah, we just want to show our support and acknowledge World AIDS Day.
That's what's
real.
up, man. I
Sure,
probably
appreciate
would have. I didn't know that, bro. To be honest, so shout out to
Legit.
you, bro.
Did not.
The fact that being aware is a great thing to be in. And I think what you said, the greatest thing is go get tested, man, for yourself and for others, man, because too many people are being sexually active without knowing their status. So you need to make sure you get checked if you're gonna be out here like that, because it's not just about yourself. It's not just about getting somebody pregnant. I think people skip that, so they just, I pull out. Nah, bro, that's not why I preach wear condoms. That's stupid. So, man, just keep yourself safe, man. Honestly, so shout out to you.
Yep, right on. All right.
I'll go, Dad. I just want to say, man, it's the holiday season, and I just want to tell everybody, man, check on your family, check on people that you may know that may be struggling with depression. Check on your strong friend, that friend that you really think, the one you always lean on. Call them and check on them and make sure that they good on the for real side, because 'tis the season of suicide, and it's a scary thing to deal with when you know that you may lose a loved one that you maybe just could have called and spoke to and maybe change something. So I just want to encourage everybody to reach out to your loved ones and those that may be in need and potentially in a struggle. And even those that may not be in a struggle, those that act happy every day, check on them too, because you never know who might be just trying to mask it and hide it.
True that. And I just want to piggyback on what Avo said. Just check on your people, man. You never know what somebody's going through. I literally, like, some of the strongest people that I know deal with, depression and deal with the struggles of everyday life. And I appreciated y'all because y'all let me start speaking on some of the things I was going through and recently. And I never thought that I had issues with, myself like that, man. I'm one of the most happy-go-lucky people. I always thought I had no cares because, I was always say it could be worse. So I always try to just look at the bright side and just realizing that that's just suppressing a lot of bad things the more and more you do that. So I appreciate everything that I've been going through. I appreciate you guys for looking out for me, giving me advice, and some of the other homies that's been doing the same too. And just in general, man, just check on your people. You never know what they're going through. And tell them you love them. Everybody, tell them you love them. You got issues with anybody, it's probably not as deep as you think it is, man. So
Amen.
Go ahead and squash whatever it is. It's gonna be easier to squash whatever it is than saying a sad goodbye without no kind of peace. So let's just all just love each other, man, and let's just keep on getting better as people, and we'll just leave it at that.
For sure, for sure.
All right, man. Appreciate all that awareness from all the bros, and hopefully with this roster audit, we was able to help you guys out in terms of some strategies and some thinking processes. But don't jump out the window in terms of messing up your roster as far as your depth. Think long term. Keep everything in perspective. Don't panic. Don't make a trade, try to get into the playoffs just to miss the playoffs, and now you got rid of J.K. Dobbins or DeAndre Swift. So just make sure you keep stuff in perspective, man. And it's dynasty. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Make a dynasty trade. Make a trade that if you don't win a championship, you'll still be happy rolling out with that trade next year. So make a dynasty trade, not an in the moment this year trade. So that was piggybacking, bro. So, man, thank you for everything, Vic. This audit was hard, bro. And I'm about to go check all my rosters and do some work for the next hour before I lay it down, bro. You should do the same, my G.
Yep. What's up, Brayley?
Hey, big Brayley. She can't hear us yet.
What's up, Brayley?
Hi, Brayley.
Hi, Brayley.
How are you?
That's Uncle Vic over there.
Hi, Uncle Vic.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sarah. Too. I see you back
hurt.
there, Sarah.
They said hi.
He had to get. Abel had to give her the script. That's your other
Bro,
Uncle Vic.
Bro,
That don't come around.
I be pulling up, bro. Vic stay out west. Vic don't leave the west side. Hey, ever since we've been doing this remote, Vic Bryan came out. Vic ain't left the west side. Ever since we've been doing this shit remote.
It's real. Hey, it be like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
But she just
we're gonna get out of here,
hi, man. All right. Say
good seeing you, Bradley. Take care.
Say bye.
Bye. I can't
Bye,
hear
Give me here.
I needed that, bro. I needed
Yeah.
She be bugging me. She be bugging me to say hello. So got that in for the phone died. Hey, cool. I want to thank y'all for watching another dope episode. Yeah, you see how I jumped on it? You didn't even have to tell me. All right, Vic, cut it off. We gone. We out. We out of here. We go.